live in a court and these neighbors moved in just before we did. Over the years, they have had a multitude of dogs who they are incredibly lax with. I've constantly had to yell at their dogs to get off our grass in front of them. It seemed to go in one ear and out the other. Back in November, I was bringing in groceries and their current dog charged at me and tensely stood on my lawn until I jumped off my porch and chased it away. This neighbor heard me yelling and quickly called their dog in. At this point, I was incredibly tired of having to force their dogs off our property. We also have 2 young children, and given this encounter with their dog, I felt it was worth addressing. They apologized for their dog being in our yard and used the age-old excuse of, "My dog is friendly, you can ask anyone." We also have dogs, so I'm not unfamiliar with their body language, and none of our fellow neighbors let their dogs roam loose. I told them that I would escalate the issue to animal control if they didn't keep their dog leashed while outside of their property. Our city does have leash laws. Fast forward to this past weekend, we pull into our court. Lo and behold, the dog is roaming around in the street. She quickly runs out to grab her dog as we're pulling in and looks at me. I glared at her as we brought our kids in. On Tuesday, I called AC and asked if there was anything that could be done without proof outside of the text message convo in November. They said they could still deliver a warning, but said documenting with pictures would of course solidify the call. Anyways, word's gotten around that she's talking poorly about me now, so I'm assuming AC delivered a warning of sorts. Hey AITA, and should I continue documenting and calling AC again if I see the dog loose?